Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Krista. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup review. I recently picked up this little collection from Wet n Wild at Target, and I figured I would just play with makeup today and tell you guys my thoughts while I'm using these products. So this is the Honey Bee collection by Wet n Wild. This is the look that I created using it, so if you guys do want to see this video, then just continue to keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna get right into trying out these products. I'm just gonna go through them with you guys and their prices. All of these products retailed for $5, which is amazing. That's one of the reasons I love Wet n Wild. It's so affordable and I feel like the quality of the products is there. So the first product that I want to show you guys is the palette. This is the Wet n Wild Be Mine Honey palette. The packaging on Wet n Wild isn't always the best, but I do have to say that usually every time I try their products, I'm very impressed. And to me, it's less about the packaging and more about the quality of the products. So this is what the palette looks like when you open it up. Nice little like warm tone palette, golds, kind of a good fall palette, I would say. That's kind of what I thought of when I got this palette. And this collection just kind of reminded me of fall with all the golds. And the next thing we have is the Wet n Wild Be Mine Honey face palette. So I believe this is a highlight and a bronzer. That is what I'm going to use it for. This is shimmery. Typically, I don't like to use shimmery bronzers, but I think that it's going to end up fine, so I'm not too worried about it. Then we have the Be Mine Honey Serum Primer. And then we have the Be Mine Honey Face Mist. At first when I got this, I thought that it was a setting spray, but I guess it's a face mist. Let's go ahead and get into trying everything out. I can't wait. The first thing we're gonna start off with is obviously the eyeshadow palette. Actually, I think that I'm gonna use the serum first so that I can let that kind of like sit on my skin. And then I'm going to use the palette. So that'll kind of just be sitting there waiting till I apply the rest of like my face makeup. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna try out the serum. When you open it, it is like the little drop applicator. I looked this up online and it only had like 3 stars on their website, so hopefully it is good. It smells really nice. We'll see what it does for the skin. Hopefully it makes me like really nice and glowy. So I'm just gonna rub that into my skin. It feels very moisturizing and hydrating. I feel like you can kind of see the glow on my skin. I mean, it feels pretty basic, but it feels nice. It feels like it'll leave my skin like a little bit tacky so that the foundation sits really well on top of it. Now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the eyeshadow palette. I think what I'm going to do is start off with this shade, this little orange shade right here. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I think I'm going to combine actually this yellow one and this and just kind of tap into both and do that as my transition shade. And the only thing that stinks, this doesn't have a mirror on it, so. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, but you can probably see it, but I did put tape on my eye as well. All right, we're gonna do that on the other eye as well. And I did it about 2 times, so if you wanna get this look. Okay, so I don't see any other shades that don't have shimmer in it to put in the crease as like a matte shade to go to the next step. So I'm gonna use this red orangey shade right here. You can probably see there are some little glitter flecks in there, but I don't even think those are gonna pop up that much. So I am going to go in with that as my crease shade. And I'm using a brush that's just like a bit more dense than the other one. I'm almost like bringing that in the whole way. This is a beautiful shade as well. Like all these 3 shades kind of like mixed together. Oh, It's like the perfect fall shades. And I'm gonna bring that down on my eye just a little bit, just on the outer edge, and repeat on the other eye. Now we're gonna go in with our lid shade, and I've decided I wanna use this gold one right at the bottom here. I think that looks super pretty. It's kind of like a safe bet, but I think this is gonna look really stunning on the lid, so I'm gonna go in with that. And for this part, I'm just gonna take my finger and tap into it and put that on that way. Because sometimes I feel like it comes out the best when you use your own finger. For the inner part, I'm just gonna take a little brush. I think this color is stunning, but it is very basic. You can probably find it in like every other eyeshadow palette, but it is gorgeous. I love this color combo right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eye makeup, finish up my face makeup, like set my face and do all that. And then I'm gonna come back and try out those last couple products for you guys. All right guys, so I am back. I like how my makeup is looking right now. I actually love it, especially the eyeshadow look. I think it looks so pretty. So I am going to finish up the eyes before I try out the face palette. I'm gonna go back into the Honey Be Mine palette, and I'm just gonna take the orange shade here and the red shade, this one and this one, and I'm just gonna mix those and just apply it right underneath the eye. And now I really wanted to play with this glittery yellow shade right in the middle here. It didn't swatch the best, but I'm going to take that and I'm just gonna pop that right in the inner corner just to add a little glitter and like something fun to the look, because I feel like it's pretty basic. Something light. Oh, I love that. It looks so pretty. I think you could probably take like any of the matte shades and put that on your lid and like maybe put that on top and it would be really stunning. But I love it for the inner corner. I think that looks so good. I think it really just like adds something to the look. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try the bronzer side first. And I'm just gonna add a little bit. I already contoured, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to like add a little more color and glow to my look. And I already put a little like blush on as well. So I feel like I don't need a lot of this, but I do like the way that it's looking. I really don't think you need a lot, especially if you're the same skin tone as me. This is pretty dark, so I feel like you would just need a little bit just to add like a glow. And it really does add a nice little golden glow to the skin when you're applying it. So I think that's really pretty. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my neck as well, because I always like to look a little bit more tan there. Like I always apply my bronzer there. Now we are gonna try the highlights. I'm a little bit nervous to try this because it is such a like trophy yellow color. I don't think it's gonna suit my skin tone. I kind of knew that when buying it. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. But I just wanted to get this whole collection because out of the different 3 ones that they had that I saw at Target, this one just looked up my alley the most. And plus it's very like fall to me, so I'm probably just gonna only add a tad like that. It looks really pretty only if you add a little bit if you're fair skinned. If you do have a darker skin tone than me, you could probably get away with adding a lot more and it probably would suit your skin tone a lot better than mine. I think as long as you just apply a little bit, it's gonna be okay. That's what I'm noticing right now. And it does add a really nice glow. I always love Wet n Wild highlighters. They're so pretty. But I'm just gonna go with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish my lips, and then I'll be back to try the setting mist. Okay, I am loving this look. I feel so glam and pretty in fall. I just ended up doing like a brown lip liner, like a light brown lip liner, and actually another Wet n Wild product. If you guys haven't tried their Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse, I love this. Yeah, I think they had more colors. I bought this a little while ago, but I love it and it smells so good. Now we're gonna try the face mist. Okay, let's give the mist a little demo first to see how it does. Perfect. Okay, that is gonna set everything. I was feeling super powdery, so I am just gonna let this kind of dry down and then I'll come back and show you guys how everything looks. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just wanted to go through my favorite products and what I liked and didn't like about them before I end off the video. Number one was the primer serum. Do I think you need this in your collection? Probably not. I feel like you go without it. I thought it felt really nice and moisturizing, but other than that, it didn't do too much for my skin, where if I saw it again, I would pick it up, even though it is only $5, so that's not bad at all, but it's not something that I would go out of the way to buy. Then we have the palette. I would definitely recommend picking this up if you're looking for a really pretty fall palette that is only $5. You can't go wrong with that. So if you do see this, I would definitely pick it up. I just think it's a really simple palette for the fall that is just gorgeous and for $5. Okay, then we have the little face palette. I really like the bronzer in this. I think it's super pretty. I don't usually use shimmery bronzers. If you don't like shimmery bronzers, then I would not get this. I definitely would recommend this for someone more with medium to darker skin tones as well. For fair skin tones, it's really not the best, but not bad. Okay, then we have the face mist. Absolutely love this. It smells so good. I feel like my makeup looks really nice after. So I would say my two favorite products were the palette and the face mist. If you guys did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And also, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you want me to do more videos trying out like little collections or doing more drugstore videos, just leave it down in the comments below and let me know if you're gonna try any of these products. I will see you guys in my next one very soon. Bye.